Welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn top 75 MCQs of Class 10th Geography, Lesson 1, Resources and Development from the point of view of Term 1 examination. Let's start. Before starting, let's see some instructions. Read the questions carefully by pausing the video. Try to answer. Select the one best answer. Next, check my answer. If answer is correct, give yourself a big pat on the back. If your answer is wrong, don't worry, you will learn correct answer. Please do watch the video till the end and write in the comment box how much did you score. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that when I upload the next video, you get the notification. Now, one more instruction. To make the video small in length, I will give the correct answers of the MCQs so that we can save time. Now, let us start. Everything available in our environment to satisfy our needs is termed as, the correct option is resource. Now let's see the next. The process of transformation of things available in our environment into a resource depends. Now the factors which make a thing into a resource is nature, technology and institutions is the correct option. Next is, on the basis of its origin, resources can be classified into two types, that is biotic and abiotic. Next, resources that take long geological time for their formation are called non-renewable resources. They take millions of years for their formation. They can't be renewed in a short period of time. That's why they are known non-renewable resources. Moving to the next. Under which of the following type of resource can tidal energy be put? The correct option is replenishable. Now next. The resources which are obtained from biosphere and have life are called. They are known by the name biotic. The resources which we get from the living things are known as biotic. And what is abiotic? Which we get from the non-living things. Now moving to the next. Which one of the following types of resource is iron ore? Now iron ore is coming under non-renewable resource because it takes long period of time for its formation. Moving to the next. Which one of the following is not classified on the basis of status of development? Now here you must know that based on status of development, resources are classified into four types, that is potential, developed and reserves and stock. Now here the option which is not coming under status of development is renewable resource. That is not under status of development. Okay. Next is individual, community, national and international resources are classified on the basis of ownership. Next. India's territorial water extends up to a distance of, the correct option is 12 nautical miles. 12 kilometers is a wrong answer. Next. Which of the following statements is correct as regard to international resources? The correct option is resources which are regulated by international institutions, they are known as international resource. Next. Resources which are found in a region but have not been utilized. Such type of resources are known as potential. Next. Rajasthan and Gujarat have enormous potential for the development of solar and wind energy. Next. Materials in the environment which have the potential to satisfy human needs, but human beings do not have appropriate technology to access them are called. Resources are present in the environment and even they have potential to satisfy human needs, but we do not have technology. They come under stock. Resources for which survey have been done and their quantity and quality have been determined for utilization are known as the resources which we are already utilizing. They come under developed resources. Next. Which of the following is not a problem because of indiscriminate use of resources? Now here we need to understand what are the problems of indiscriminate use of resources. The problems are depletion of resource, accumulation of resources, and global ecological crisis. So the problems faced by us when we use the indiscriminately resources, they are depletion of resource, accumulation of resource, global crisis, global ecological crisis. The correct option which is not coming under, which is not a problem of indiscriminate use of resource is this sustainable existence of all forms of life. Next. Which of the following statement is correct from the point of view of global peace and a sustained quality of life? The correct option is for global peace, we must have equitable distribution of resources. Next. Which of the following is essential for sustainable existence of all forms of life? The correct option is resource planning is must. Next. The first International Earth Summit was held in Rio de Janeiro in the capital city of Brazil in the year 1992. 100 countries took part in this Earth Summit. Next. The Earth Summit was held to address urgent problems of. Now this question you need to pay attention. Now look at the options. Environmental problems, environmental degradation, environmental protection, environmental pollution. The correct option is the meeting was held to address urgent problems of environmental protection. Next. In which state of India coal deposits are abundantly available? The correct option is Jharkhand. Next. Which coal desert is relatively isolated from the rest of the country? The answer is Ladakh. Next. Which of the following states have abundance of water resources? The correct option is Arunachal Pradesh. The coal desert of Ladakh is very rich in cultural heritage. Ladakh, there is shortage of water resources, infrastructure and minerals, but it is rich in cultural heritage. Next. Which is the most important factor for the development of any region? Now, any area, any country, the development depends, the most important factor is availability of resources. Next. There is enough for everybody's need, but not for anybody's greed. Who said this statement? This was said by Mahatma Gandhi. Next. Which is the root cause of resource depletion at the global level according to Gandhiji? Now, according to Gandhiji, resources are depleting at the global level because of exploitative nature of modern technology. Next. Sustainable development as a means for resource conservation was published in a book. Sustainable development, the concept of sustainable development was published in a book, Our Common Future. Next. Which of the following book includes Gandhian philosophy on conservation of resources? The correct option is Small is Beautiful. Next, the most widespread relief feature of India is plains. Next one, how much area of India is under forest? The correct option is 23%. Moving to the next, land without cultivation for one or less than one agricultural year is called, this is current fallow land. Next, land that is left uncultivated for more than 5 agricultural years is called cultivable wasteland. Less than 1 year, current fallow land. More than 5 years, it is cultivable wasteland. Less than 5 years, it is other than the current fallow land. So do remember this. Next, area shown more than once in an agriculture year plus net shown area is known as. The correct option is gross cropped area. Next, what is the total geographical area of India? The total geographical area of India is 3.28 million square kilometer. Next, land use data is available only for percentage of total area of the country. The correct option is land use data is available for 93% area of the country. For 7% area, the data is not available. Next, which state among the northeastern states have been fully surveyed for its land use? Out of the 7 states in the northeast, only for Assam the land use data is available. Next, which 2 states of India have 80% of the total area under agriculture? Now the correct option is Punjab and Haryana. They have 80% of the total area under agriculture. Next, which of the following state of India have less than 10% of total area under agriculture? Answer is Arunachal Pradesh. Moving to the next. What percentage of our land should be under forest according to National Forest Policy 1952? The correct option is 33% must be under forest. In which of the following states mining has caused severe land degradation? The correct option is Jharkhand. The main cause of land degradation in Punjab, Haryana and Western Uttar Pradesh is, answer is over-irrigation. Next, overgrazing is responsible for land degradation in which of the following states? Now, overgrazing is responsible in the state Rajasthan. Next, which one of the following human activities has contributed significantly in land degradation? The answer is deforestation is responsible. This is the human activity which has contributed significantly in land degradation. Next, which of the following is not a measure to solve the problems of land degradation? Answer is deforestation. Next, which of the following statement is not correct about soil as a resource? Now let's see these statements. Soil as the medium of plant growth, this is the right. Soil supports different types of living organisms, this is also right. Now, soil is non-renewable natural resource. This statement is not correct because soil is a renewable natural resource. Okay? And soil is a living system. This is also correct. So, your correct option is, which is not a correct statement, that is soil is non-renewable natural resource. Next is, which is the most widely spread soil of India? It is alluvial soil. Next, Which of the following soil is more common in the Piedmont plains such as Dwars, Chos and Tarai? The correct option is it is alluvial soil. Next. Which soil is known as regar soil? It is black soil. Which one of the following soil is ideal for growing cotton? It is black soil. Next. Black soils are found in Deccan Trough region. Next. Black soil is also called as regar soil. Next. Black soil is deficient in. It is deficient in phosphoric contents. Which of the following soils has self-aeration capacity? The self-aeration capacity is found in black soil. Next. Identify the soil with the help of the clues given below. Now look at the clues given here. They are made up of extremely fine clay material. Then next is, this soil is poor in phosphoric contents. The soil is sticky when wet and difficult to work on unless tilled immediately after the first shower. All these three features are found in the soil black soil. Your correct option is black soil. Next. Red soil is mostly found in. Red soil is found in eastern and southern part of Deccan Plateau. You must remember that in the Deccan Plateau, most area is covered by black soil, and around the black soil in the eastern and southern side, we find red soil. Next. Red soil looks dash when it occurs in hydrated form. The red soil looks yellow when hydrated form. Next. Red soil is reddish in color due to diffusion of iron in the igneous and metamorphic rocks. Next. Laterite has been derived from the Latin word later, which means brick. Next. Soil formed by intense leaching is. Whenever the leaching word comes, you must remember it is laterite soil. Next. Laterite soil is very useful for growing tea, coffee and cashew nut. Next. The lower horizon of arid soil is occupied by conker due to increasing calcium content. Next. Identify the soil with the help of the clues given below. Now let us see the clues given over here. They are loomy and silty in valley side and coarse grains in upper slopes. They experience denudation and are acidic with low humus content. The texture of the soil varies according to mountain environment. Now this statement is giving you the clue that this is found in the mountain environment and it is your forest soil. Which soil it is? Forest soil. Next. The land becomes unfit for cultivation and is known as bad land. Next. The running water cuts through the clay soils and make deep channels known as gullies. Next. Plowing along the contour lines to decelerate the flow of water down the slopes is called as contour plowing. Next. Which of the following is not a measure for soil conservation? Answer is strip cropping, terrace cultivation, shelter bed. All these three are the steps taken to conserve soil. So what is not correct here is overgrazing. In which one of the following states is terrace cultivation practiced? Now, terrace cultivation is done in the mountains So it cannot be in Punjab, it cannot be in the UP, it cannot be in Haryana. So the correct option is Uttarakhand. Next is now the question of assertion and reason we are going to solve. Now let us see the first one. Let us see the assertion statement. Soil is the most important renewable natural resource. Okay, soil is a renewable natural resource. Reason, soil supports different types of living organisms on the earth. Now both the statements are correct and the reason given over here is also correct. Now, so both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Now soil is important natural renewable resource and it is a living system and it also is a medium for the growth of plants and it also supports different types of living organisms. So the correct option is the A. Next is, let us see the assertion statement. Arid soil is unsuitable for cultivation. Reason, arid soil is generally sandy in texture and saline in nature. It restricts the filtration of water. Now let us see the assertion statement. Arid soil is unsuitable for cultivation. It is true. It is true. Arid soil is generally sandy in texture. This is not the explanation of A. Okay, arid soils are not suitable for cultivation because they lack in humus and moisture. That's why here the correct option is both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Now let's move to the next. Now assertion statement, black soils has self-aeration capacity. And reason, they develop deep cracks during the hot weather. Now both the statements are correct and R is the correct explanation of A. The soil has self-aeration capacity because there are cracks. So correct option is A. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Next assertion statement. Alluvial soil is ideal for the growth of paddy, wheat, cereal and pulse crops. Reason, alluvial soil is well known for its capacity to hold moisture. Now look at the two statements. The assertion statement, alluvial soil is ideal for the growth of paddy, wheat, cereal and pulse crops. This statement is correct. Now reason is not correct because this feature is not found in alluvial soil. It is found in black soil. So here the correct option is A is true, R is false. Next, assertion statement, controlling on mining activities does not control land degradation. Now this statement is not correct. Control on mining activities definitely will control land degradation. So this statement is wrong. In states like Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, deforestation has occurred due to overgrazing. This is correct. So your correct option is A is false and R is true. Now moving to the next. Now let us see the assertion statement. Resource planning is not a complex process. Now this statement is wrong. Resource planning is a complex process. Now let us see the reason. Resource planning involves identification and inventory of resource across region. This is correct. R is correct. So here correct option is A is false and R is true. Now let's go to the next. Now this last question is based on map question. Identify the soil given in the map and marked as A. Now this soil we can very easily make it out. It is forest soil, arid soil, black soil, red and yellow soil. Out of that you know this is Uttarakhand and it will be definitely forest soil. Now question next one is identify the soil marked in the B. Now this state is Kerala state and here we find red and yellow soil. Now that's all. See you in the next video. I hope you will learn from this and you will write the score in the comment box. Thank you so much.